Hi everybody, so this is me back. I thought I would do a video just on thoughts on my first right twist. Um, so if you watched the last video, um, which I did yesterday, which was me retwisting my hair for the very first time, um, it started off horribly, and then just once I got into my groove, it just kind of went really well. So this was just kind of, this video is just kind of recapping on that last video. Um, just to kind of give you the background story, my hair was twisted on, in the beginning of July, July 8th, on relaxed hair, 100% relaxed hair. Um, for whatever reason, I decided to relax my hair not that long before twisting it, and I've always wanted to twist my hair. I've always wanted dreads for a long while now. I shouldn't say always, but for a long while now. And then for whatever reason, I decided to relax it. It was just kind of like a shotgun decision, and I was just like, ugh, after I did it. Um, so my girlfriend, who's also my hairdresser, said, we can still do it. It's just going to be a longer process for you. So, and she's Jamaican, and she has dreads. She said, let's just give it a try. So we did it, and I was started with wax. Um, Now, unfortunately, she's having surgery. She was not able to do it, so and she's going to be out for weeks to possibly well over a month, and I needed to get this head done. So I thought, I've seen videos, can't be that hard. So I thought I'd try and do it myself. Um, Anyway, it started off. It was a little bit of a challenge, but wasn't too bad. So, how did it go? Like I said, it was frustrating at first because it kept untwisting. Um, my arms were getting tired. The back was like, oh, because you can't really see what you're doing in the back. But once I got my groove, which was probably maybe the second row in, once I figured out what I needed to do, how much product I needed, um, and just that it didn't need to be perfect in the back, I just started to, fly by. And the other thing was when I figured out that I really didn't need to twist all the way down. I think if I had wax, maybe going all the way down would have been a bit better because my ends just being relaxed um, don't hold as well. I mean, they're holding up great, but I think I just wanted them to be a little more tacked together. But we'll see how the tight holds. We'll see. What would I have done differently? Clip placement. That was a big thing for me, and it took me probably up to the third row to figure that business out. Um, if you noticed in the video, the first clip I placed too low, and then the twist kept untwisting. Um, the other thing was, if as you're placing them, you need to put a little bit of traction on it. Not too much that it's hurting, but you need to have that traction on it. And that's what gives it that nice kind of spiral. I mean, the twist helps, but it also keeps it cylindrical and tight looking. So that took me a while to figure out. And I remember a couple, watching a few videos and then reiterating that, but for whatever reason, I forgot. So, took me about, like I said, about the third row in to remember that and being like, oh, clip it up a little higher, clip it up a little tighter, that kind of thing. Not too tight that it's like at your scalp and it's, because you're, with the heat, that's when you're going to start breaking your hair. So clip placement, a big thing. So clip it up a little high, but not too high, and make sure you have a little bit of traction on your locks. So that was a big thing. Um, Big thing for me, because I have so many locks in here, I should have had some snacks. I was getting hungry. um, so I should have had some water, some snacks, that kind of thing. So, because it took me well over 3 hours, and that's not including the wash part. So it was a long day. Um, Something else, the palm rolling. Um, the technique wasn't bad, but it was trying to figure out beforehand. I think I talked about that, which way the locks were twisted to start. So once I figured out, and that took a while too, for me to realize that. Once I figured out which way my locks were twisted, and then palm rolling in that same direction, I think next time I'm not going to palm roll all the way down the shaft, like the shaft of the lock. I just need to go down, maybe halfway down, because the actual like relax, 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 like the bottom ends, I don't really think it matters at that point. So that's definitely something that'll A, save time, and B, I guess there's really no B, just it'll save time, and it just helps with the technique as well, because you don't have to go all the way down, just halfway down the lock itself. Next time I'm going straight to wax. I know there's different schools of thoughts on that. Um, I didn't have any buildup from the first wax use. And I know if it's used correctly, and it's like any product, if it's used correctly, you shouldn't have buildup. So I think I probably will go back to wax. We'll see. I wish I counted my locks as I went, just because I'm curious as how many are in there. So next time I probably will. The other thing is section your hair. It makes a big difference. I just had, if you notice, I just did like the one big clump. Then you take the bun out and everything falls out and you got to clump it all back up. I think next time I will section my hair in four. It makes it it's just more manageable, I think. And also gives you a sense of accomplishment once you do one section. So definitely next time I'm going to do 4 sections. Maybe a hot oil treatment beforehand. I'm not so sure I need it. My hair it's soft. It's not crunchy. It feels good. Um, but I think it probably could have used a hot oil treatment beforehand. So those are just kind of some things I think I would have done differently. Lessons some lessons maybe I learned was don't use a lot of product. You don't need a lot of product. Just a little bit on your finger. Mind you, that being said, really use what you think you're going to need to use for that lock. I mean, some locks are smaller, some are larger, so use what you need to use for, the lock that you have at hand. Keep your hair moist. Moist, moist, moist. So have that, if you use water or, aloe vera juice or, your curl and lock spray, whatever you have, just keep your hair moist. That was a big thing because my hair was just drying out like that during the process. So, and I touched on this already, twist in direction that your hair is twisted in. And for whatever reason, nothing's twisted in the same direction. Everything's going in different directions. So I can't say. I know some people are always like, "Oh, my hair's twisted to the right." I know. Yeah, no, not in this head. Things are going to the right, to the left, and this side, this way, that way. So, um, it's just crapshoot up in here now. Be patient. Just be patient. So it's gonna take a while. Now I know watching other videos, the first time takes like a gazillion hours. Then the second time cuts in half. And then by the next time you're down to like half an hour. So it's a learning process. So I know that now that I know that I'm confident saying it's going to get easier. And like I said, just in my little experience, by the not even the halfway mark, like 20 minutes in, I was just like, oh, this is getting easier. Oh, great. So be patient. Would I do it again? Oh, definitely. I totally think I can now maintain my own hair, because A, by the end of it, the process was so much easier. B, I know what to do now, the do's and don'ts. Um, and by the end of it, my husband was helping taking my clips out. Um, maybe I'll train him to do it. But anyway, so that was how my first retwist went. So if this helps you, uh, thumbs up. Um, but please put comments in the bottom on anything you think I could have done better, or if you have any techniques to add. That'd be great. Till next time. Bye.